Hey guys, it's Ray. I'm back with you with I guess you kind of call it an informational video, but I got a recent purchase. I purchased this gas bruh. Yep, it's called a gas bruh. So what it is, it comes in this nice little carrying case right here. And what it is, it's a portable indoor outdoor stove. And I'm gonna put the case down here. What I like about this is that when I say it's indoor outdoor, so not only can you use it for, it takes butane fuel, but it also takes those little small propane cylinders as well. It comes with this nice little adapter here. So one of these, this end goes on the top of the propane, and this end goes in the side of the stove actually. So I thought that was pretty neat. So you can use this for anything like tailgating, camping. If you're outside, if your power goes out, you can use the little, the butane cylinders for indoor cooking. But just make sure you have proper ventilation if you're gonna use it. I believe these are gonna last on low settings around about 6 hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours. High settings, you're probably gonna get about 2 hours out of it if you just cook it on high or put your stove on high the whole time. So I believe that should be about right. So basically what you're gonna do, let me move you guys down just a little bit. All right, here we go. So it comes with this little door right here. This little door right here, and this is going to be where your butane goes. So you're going to simply just take the cap off of it, and there's a notch on the butane right there, and that notch is going to line up. There's a little hole right there, and if you can see this little notch on the can here, it's going to line up with this little small latch right there. So what you're going to do is line it up in the hole there, and make sure that can lines up with the little latch. I'm sorry, the notch in the can lines up with the little latch. And then I'm gonna turn this around for you guys. Once you do that, there's a latch right there. Pull that latch down, and that latch is gonna lock that can in. Watch this. Push it down, and it locks. That latch locks that can in right there. And simply once you do that, all you gotta do is turn from this from off to on. I believe it says on there. Yeah, that's the flame. It says on right there. And I'm gonna show you what it does. All right, so you just sit it down right there. You always want to make sure it's on a flat surface when you do it. So I'm gonna just turn this black knob I just showed you from off to on. And then you hear it? And there you go. Simply do it just like that. And you want that flame to be nice and blue like this one is. That signifies a good clean burn. That butane. And that's all you want to do with that. So when you finish with it, simply turn it off. And once you turn it off, once you turn that black knob I just showed you to off, it also releases the latch. And I also got to tell you, once you put that in and lock it, you want to close that flap as well. And then what you're going to do is simply just take the butane out. You always want to put your cap back on it when it's not in use. Put that to the side, okay? And now, what you want to do, like I said, your propane cylinder. Of course, you want to take the cap off of that as well. I'm not going to show you guys, just for safety purposes, and it may not be anything, but the fact that I'm indoors right now. But like I said, this notch right here, you're going to put that on top. Of course, that punctures the top here, and you're going to just screw it down there, okay? And the same thing applies. The other end is going to go, I'm going to close this flap here. The other end is going to go right there. You're going to screw that in there as well, and then you're going to go ahead and sit your bottle beside it like that. And let's just pretend like everything's hooked up. I got everything here. I got that on top. And the same thing applies. You're gonna turn the knob, as I told you before, from on or from off to on. Ignites. There you go. And that, and of course, the propane is more for camping or tailgating, any park, if you have to park or something like that, outdoor activities, something like that. And the butane is more for indoors. But either way, like I said, with the butane, you want to make sure it's properly ventilated, So, guys, I think that is about it. I really love this purchase. I know it's going to come in handy. I mean, you can use it if like the power goes out. You need some, you want to cook something, the power goes out, you need something, of course. You want to use the butane, not the propane. The propane is more for outdoor use. So, hey guys, I almost forgot to tell you one other thing I forgot to mention is myself and my wife, we also have a couples channel. So if you subscribe to my channel, please consider subscribing to our couples channel. That name is People's Real Talk. Peoples, real like the movie Real, REEL Talk. We do a lot of different things. We do some couples talks, but we also do some informational things, as well as some taste testing, things like that as well. So if that interests you guys, please consider subscribing not only to my channel, which is Ray Unwritten, also People's Real Talk, guys. Guys, to the next video. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great day.